Afternoon, everyone. Today is a maintenance day. Working on the Gravely, doing its first oil change. It's got 20 hours on it. You're supposed to change it in about 10 hours, but got a little over because I didn't have time to do it. And then also we have to shorten up this hose because it's just a little bit too long. Probably only going to shorten up about another 4 or 5 inches, something like that. And then that should be tucked in close to the machine where it won't be hitting any trees as it's going by or hitting anything else. So well, I guess let's get started. Okay, for draining the oil, it's pretty simple. Just kind of pain in the butt to get to because it's where it's at. Just 2 wrenches, a 11/16 and a 5/8. And this will take some time to drain out because the engine does hold 2.5 quarts of oil. And I don't know if I mentioned on the first video I did on this mower when I picked it up, but the dealership gave me 3 quarts of oil and an oil filter for the first oil change. So I kind of appreciate that. Eventually I will be getting one of the cans that sucks the oil out from the dipstick because waiting for it to drain out that little line is going to take 10 minutes for that oil to drain out of there. And my patience for waiting for things usually doesn't last very long. So it's going to work this time, but recommended oil change on this engine is 100 hours. And then for the filter and oil change every 200 hours. So we're going to be good for 2 months on this mower anyhow, or a month and a half, something like that, just because the amount of hours that we cut using 2 machines. But this mower has been used more, or will be getting used a lot more than what the Skag was, just because it's doing so much more cutting, or it's doing such a better job. And the next thing is going to be the oil filter. It's kind of an awkward spot for it, and I'm probably going to have to get another kind of a different style of oil filter wrench. It's kind of going to be kind of annoying here. Yeah, it's going to be real annoying. My filter wrench is slipping. Let's see if I do something different here. Yeah, okay. This is going to be annoying, real fast. I recommend using this all the time, but big chair of Chatterlocks does work. It's not too much of a mess. Big enough though. And the new filter is a John Deere filter. But it's a AM107423. I don't care what brand or what name is on it, as long as it's for a Kawasaki engine, and it'll work. Always put a little bit of oil around the seal and then screw it back on. Finally pretty much quit dripping, so now I can put this all back together. said it's kind of a pain where they got this, but I guess whatever works. There, that's not coming off. And the oil I'm using is 10W30. It's a John Deere brand, but that's what they gave me, and oil's oil, 2.5 quarts. My next oil change, which is going to be about in 100 hours, I will be switching over to synthetic oil. And then I'll be going 200 hours in between oil changes. I'll change the oil and the filter all at once, every single time. All thing left to do now is give it a start. No leaks. And it is full. It is at full. And the next thing I'm going to do is cut this hose off about right here, because that's where I think it should be going. It should be fairly straight, and that'll probably give me about 10 inches total that I've cut off of this thing, so it's not that too bad. One nice thing about these hoses, it don't take much to cut them off. Probably should have undone the clamp first. Kind of hard to do holding it up in front of the camera and get everything all in here, but doing my best here. So now, same thing as before. About where I think I want it. Yep, that'll work. Okay, we're doing a review part of the video. Can you do that?
Oh, on the movie, on the mower?
On the mower, yeah, on the movie. So, I did not change the blades on that mower, or on this mower, because it did not need to be changed. They're still sharp. And we've been cutting in water and rain pretty much all week, so there's not really much sand. So, them blades are still good. And there's not too much of a vibration, so they're still pretty much in balance. But this mower, all week, has been performing exactly how I thought the Skag was going to perform. And so this mower is doing really well for us.
So hopefully there won't be no more complaining about the belts breaking and this breaking and that breaking, because ever since we got that mower 2 years ago, that Skag Cat, that thing broke as soon as we got it. We didn't even have it 2 days and it broke.
Well, this one broke within an hour, but that wasn't the Gravely fault, that was Protero part, but that was all taken care of by the dealership the next day, which is fine. So this mower has been out cutting that Skag tremendously all week, and then today when we were out cutting, Vicky could not get away from me again. I kept catching her when she was trimming the whole day on all these smaller yards. So this mower's picking up a lot of speed for us. And I'm still thinking about 10 to 15 minutes per yard it's saving us on time. So this mower we've only been running a week, and I know I've been going on and on about this mower, but I am just very pleased with this mower. It was very expensive, about another $4,000 more than I wanted to spend, but by the end of the summer, it's going to save us that much time.
So, and being said too that this is our really wet season and this is our beginning of our lawn cutting season, and so we have a lot of trimming to do because everything's growing so fast. And once it stops growing so fast and it slows down to normal, I don't know what's going to happen. He's really going to be ahead of me.
Never thought about that part.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's taken a long time because there's so much trimming to do. And then once things slow down, he's just going to be, he'll be way ahead of me.
And then actually there's a couple yards now that we've been talking about as we've been mowing through the week that I'm not even going to start cutting right away. I'm going to start trimming different areas that are close to the trailer, or close to the truck and trailer, I guess, where we're parked there. I'll get all them areas close, and Becky will start from the farthest away. That way I'll get everything close, and then I'll get like the front yard done, trimmed and mowed before I head to the backyard. That way Vicky will have the backyard all trimmed, and I'll have that mowed up, and she'll have the front yard all blowed off. And that's what we're planning on doing. Everything's subject to change, but as of right now, that's what we're going to do. It's going to change throughout the summer as we're going. We're going to change it.
Always the routine always changes every day. It's never the same.
Every year it changes. Every year the lawn care changes. So, but that's pretty much going to be it for us today. I'm going to wash everything up next after the video here. So I thank you for watching and subscribing. If you check out the links in the description box below, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Have a good evening. See you at the next yard, and no more lawnmowers are going to break. Nothing's going to break. We're going to have a smooth week coming up. Cross our fingers. Peace. Goodbye.
Are you done now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if you're lighting up my way, I'll be yours till break of day. I don't wanna close my eyes, wanna be a shot. Baby, don't you waste me. Wanna be a shot. Crashing in the